Hi everyone, I'm Aparna and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for my darling Virgos, the hermits of the tarot, right? This is going to be a general card reading, so not all the messages are going to resonate with you. Take whatever you can, and if it resonates, just claim it. And I would request you to, your cards are sticking, to check your sun, moon, your rising, and your Venus. Venus, tells you about your love, what to expect in your love situations in life, and that is the best part of life, right? And if you do not know your placements, you can go to Google, type in all your birth information. You can go to birth chart calculator, and all right, okay, now your cards are flying, and you can put in all your details, and there are many sites that will calculate your chart for you. So, and it's free. So once you know all your positions, it'll be easier for you to, you know, it'll be easier for you to check out all the different aspects of your chart so that you get a better understanding of what is going on for you right now in your life. So I'm going to start with these cards that I have. So my darling Virgos, my hermits, how are you? The first card I have for you is all fire cards. Okay, you are definitely surrounded by a fire sign because this is the King of Wands. Look at this. This is, what can I say, passion. Um, Somebody who's, look at all the fire here. Are you dealing with a fire sign, my darlings? Are you dealing with somebody who is a King of Wands, or are you in this energy? You can always, uh, if you're cross watching, or if you're listening listening to this reading because you are cross watching for a Virgo, you can even put it, you can even, swap. That's what I meant to say. So the King of Wands is somebody who is fiery, passionate, leadership, charisma, a very competent leader, a politician, somebody who, is kind of a good, well, how can I say, somebody who's a very good speaker. There are some people who get on stage and the minute they start talking, you're like, wow, this is somebody like that. So are you dealing with somebody who is a good speaker, who is a politician, somebody who is very, very charismatic? This person, their aura is so strong. I mean, look at all this red. Red is passion. It's also very Mars, um, somebody who's vital and um, vibrating really high. And this could also be some kind of a public figure. I don't know why I get that because of the way he's standing and his position and the confidence that he's exuding. It could also be that you're dealing with somebody who is a public figure, maybe a politician. The next card I have for you is the Ace of Wands. Lot of wands, a lot of fire energy around you, my darlings. The Ace of Wands it could be a bright spark. It could be a new idea that fascinates you, where suddenly you feel clarity. For me, I know Ace of Swords is also in that kind of a, you know, that feeling where you suddenly have the fog removed, but also the Ace of Wands is also somebody who has come up with this clarity of thought. It is somebody who is coming up with brand new ideas. For me, the Ace of Wands is a new passion. It's something that has ignited your passion back, a new spark of energy, a new enthusiasm and interest. I want to ask some more about this. What is this about? And I'm going to hold on to one more meaning I have of this card because I do not want to speak ahead of myself. Okay. Now I'm going to speak my piece because the next card I have for you is the Devil. Do you see how much of red you have so far in your reading? You are definitely, my darling Virgos, dealing with a fire sign. Now, the Devil. The Devil is all things karmic and toxic. And for me, this card is also a card of somebody who is vibrating from their lower chakras, who's very, very sexually charged. The devil tells me that this person is obsessed in a sexual way. I mean, this is a card of sexual obsession, compulsiveness. This is being obsessed sexually with someone. And then with the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands, are you dealing with somebody who's just interested in the sex part of something, or just completely obsessed with you and in not a healthy way? It could also be addictions or toxic behaviors. It could also be something which is, of course, not good and it's very difficult to break the chains from. As you can see, these people are chained, and the devil is kind of enjoying this. He has them chained and tied up. There are two people here who are chained to something which is toxic. It could be a habit, it could be a situation, but there is a pull, there is an allure. You can't let go. Maybe because this person is really very charismatic, very, very charismatic. Somebody who is they just pull you in, they reel you in, and there's a lot of passion here. This person is, this is passion on steroids, right? And with the devil, this tells me it is toxic. It is toxic, but it's very difficult for you to break this spell. Has somebody put a spell on you? My darling Virgos, has somebody put a spell on you, which is making you feel like you're stuck? I want to ask some more questions about this. Okay. Five of Swords. My God, I don't like this card. If this is a love relationship, the Five of Swords is card of somebody who just loves to fight, who loves to fight for the sake of it. If you can see, this individual is standing, with such anger and arrogance, and they have all these swords, and the person behind them is not even wanting to fight, but they are enjoying this moment. They are somebody who loves to fight. They are somebody who wants to be right at any cost. Arguments, constantly, harping on their ideas, their beliefs, forcing them on someone. There is no common ground here, or there is no mid. It's only winner, or there is no area in the middle, There is no consolation prize here. It is, I'm a winner, you're a loser. This is also somebody doesn't have your back. This is also lies, deceit, fighting, a lot of drama. This is a card of intense drama. Are you in a relationship with someone, my darling Virgos, where this is very, very toxic, but it's toxic? It's toxic. All you do is argue and fight, but there's a lot of passion. I don't know, maybe your makeup sex is good, but there's a lot of passion, but that's all that there is to it. Because sometimes, this tends to get boring after a while, right? But you're dealing with somebody who's very arrogant, because when this comes up, the devil and the Five of Swords, you're dealing with somebody whose ego is who's just all ego. It's all about them. They want to put forth their agenda on you. There's a lot of passion, though, my darling Virgos. Is that that is keeping you stuck in this toxic relationship? Because of the passion, because the sex is good, or because of something like that? Because otherwise, this individual is probably a narcissist. So when the devil comes out in a love reading, come on, it can't be good, because it is that you are, attaching yourself to somebody who is extremely toxic. Now, I want to know what you're doing next. My goodness, you have the Emperor. So, my God, are you dealing with somebody who is an authority figure over you? This is a very masculine energy. The King of Wands and the Emperor. These are very strong masculine energy. This is somebody older to you, could be a father figure, somebody who has children. Are you dealing with somebody who is a pure narcissist? extremely arrogant. There's a lot of passion, lot of passion. This could even be a boss, somebody who is a CEO, somebody who's in a position of power. And are they misusing their power? I mean, they have, I mean, I can see the passion here, but I think this passion is just the sex part. I don't see any other passion, because when the devil comes in, this is a toxic kind of a passion where it's not nice. The devil in this is really not nice. And the Five of Swords is just telling me that this individual is extremely arrogant, extremely headstrong, and they do not give you an opportunity to even express yourself. Like it's their way or the highway. It's stubbornness, really stubbornness. And when I see that it's toxic, and when I see the devil coming out and it's toxic like that, and the next two cards which are coming out are kind of telling me that you have put in a lot in this in terms of your time. As you can see, Seven of Pentacles is about you having invested a lot in this. You have patiently put in all that you can, whether it's your time, your emotions, your money. You have invested in this relationship a lot. And you're waiting to, your basket is empty, as you can see, and you're waiting to collect the fruits, or you're waiting to collect what you're going to get out of this, but it doesn't seem to be coming. And I think you also have a home with this person. Look how beautiful this card is. So you're definitely dealing with somebody with whom you have a home, probably, my darling Virgos, and that's why you're scared to break free from this, even though it's toxic. You're giving in. Because to me, the Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you're waiting to collect, but you're not yet collecting it. You are always waiting that, what am I going to get from this? When am I going to get those rewards? Or, all the effort I put into this, because you have a home with this person. You have stability, kind of money. If it was about money, this individual definitely is very, very well off. The Emperor and the King of Wands, I mean, these are powerful figures. So these are people with whom your finances are okay. Maybe they're taking care of you financially. And that is why you are karmically attached to them, because it's all about money, and it's about either sex or passion. There is no love. And I think you are starting to sit and evaluate if this is working for you anymore, because you feel that you're not taken care of emotionally. I feel that you feel emotionally abandoned. While you may be taken care of for your physical comforts, I feel you're not happy. Emotionally, you are unhappy. You're not happy. So I'll take another card first. 1 minute. I want to know. All right, here we go. Let's see what these two cards are. Okay. All right. Interesting. Again, I have a pentacle card and I have a card of wands. So as I told you, your passion is amazing with this individual, but it is turned into a 10 of wands now. What you thought was something that, fueled this relationship is becoming very heavy for you. And the devil coming out in your reading is telling me this is very toxic. And it's gotten to a point where you cannot carry this anymore. You feel it's going to drop any moment. And the Three of Pentacles for me coming out here in this position is that you were expecting cooperation. You were expecting some kind of an expansion or growth, or you were hoping that your efforts were being noticed of what you were putting into this relationship. And you've been waiting to collect, like, when am I going to get my emotional satisfaction? And it's not coming, because while you're expecting this relation to grow, to, give you fruits, which give you complete, how can I say this? If there is a relationship, it is not just based on money and sex, right? There are other facets to it where you feel supported by an individual, you feel loved, you feel that your emotional needs are taken care of. Here, you have not felt that. You have wanted a collaboration of, say, money, building a home together, stability, starting a family probably. and emotional satisfaction. While you've had your money and your passion taken care of, you have definitely felt emotionally bankrupt. And it's starting to get very, very heavy on you, extremely heavy on you. I want to take some more cards just to ask for some guidance as to what you should do. What you should do here. Wow. I love these two cards for you. The first is the Strength card. This is a card of Leo. It's a fire sign again. But for me, the Strength card is a card of controlling your emotions and, what can I say, making friends with what you're afraid of. Maybe you're scared that if you just quit on this relationship, you'll have a big financial loss. Or maybe that you won't find somebody else who's going to love you. And even though this relationship is toxic with the devil coming out, you're dealing with an emperor, somebody who's extremely powerful. And you're scared that if you tell them that it's not working and you need to move away, this is your fear that you lose a lot. You'll probably lose your finances. You'll be financially unstable. And even though you're not really happy here, my darling Virgos, you're scared. You're scared to bring this to an end. And this is a card of Leo. So are you dealing with a Leo? Because even the Emperor, I mean, I know it's Aries, but it's a fire sign too. But this is telling you you have the courage. You have the courage, and this is going to help you overcome your problems, your obstacles. It is kind of controlling your emotions, calm handling of this situation, because you're dealing with somebody who's a narcissist, King of Wands, Five of Swords, somebody who loves to fight, who loves a battle, and they're very stubborn, and they're also very, very powerful. But you calmly handling your emotions, your fears, and tackling this situation like this woman who's so dainty and beautiful is holding this line with confidence. It's like you are calming your fears of, and for me, you're scared of this lion. See, you're scared of this emperor. You're scared of this king of wands, what he could do and, what power he has. But you are going to calmly handle this. There's something that tells me that you are going to handle this person in such a calm way that they're not going to be able to fight you. And you are going to bring an end to this toxicity because it's getting too heavy. You're going to calmly handle this. And I love the next card. It's the Sun. Again, this is a card of Leo, my darling. So if you are dealing with a Leo, remember, you have the courage and the strength to handle this situation, and you're going to bring in this energy. Do you have children with this individual? Do not worry about that. Spirit has your back. They're supporting you, because I think where you are right now is extremely toxic. The devil, the emperor, the king of wands, the five of swords, the devil in the midst of this love relationship is not a good energy. And you are going to be handling this beautifully. And I love the next two cards for you. I love it because this is telling me that you are going to take, this is the Six of Swords. After the Five of Swords, that fighting, I think there is going to be one big fight that you're going to have. Something is just telling me that, and I'm going to pull that card out one more time to show you what I mean. The Five of Swords, which is here, and then the Six of Swords coming out, is telling me there's going to be one fight where you are just going to calmly move away. You're going to say, you know what? This is the last fight we've had, my friend. My darling, whoever this person is for you in your life, it's somebody very important and very powerful. Very, very powerful. And you're going to say, you know what? This is the last fight we've had. Because if you notice, this individual is just fighting away and standing in there, just petty arguments, just to prove themselves right. And this person is like saying, enough. I am going to move away to safety. I am moving away to safety. And I think you have a child too, because the sun coming out here. and these two children here. And the emperor is also somebody who is, who could be a father. So it's possible that you're dealing with somebody who already has children or they're your children. You are leaving him behind. You were saying, you know what, enough. I turn my back to you, and this individual is going to walk away, which is you, the safety, to calmer waters. And for me, this hooded figure, of course, it could be you as well, and you're taking your child and you're moving away. Or this could be, God, Heavenly Father, who is taking you and yours to safety. He's going to ferry you across to calmer waters. And the sun coming out here is showing me that the minute you take this decision, Spirit has got your back, because the Chariot is quick movement. I think there's going to be some kind of a fight, or the last battle, which you are going to say, this is it. I am going to take what I have remaining, of my self-respect, my value for myself. I'm just going to move away confidently. You know that the road ahead could be bumpy. I mean, this is not going to be an easy ride for you, but you are going to calm yourself down. You're going to handle this situation calmly. You are not somebody who loves to fight, my darling Virgos. You are not somebody who likes to fight. You are somebody, your card is the Hermit, where you shine the light for others to see, and you allow that internal introspection. And that's what you're going to do. This is a card of Cancer. You are going to confidently, move ahead. This is, I also feel that you are going to be able, that's where this card is very important here for me. I'll show you what I mean by this card, the Strength card. You are dealing with somebody whose ego is huge, and you are going to be guiding. Okay, you are going to change the direction of this relationship. You are going to handle the situation, the emotions, the feelings in such a calm way, and you're going to be able to move it in your desired direction. I have a feeling you're going to be moving away from this, and successfully. You're going to be taking control, like taking the reins. You're going to control the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, the light and the dark. And you are going to move forward strong and proud. You're going to keep your dignity and your self-respect. You're going to take this chariot and you're going to guide it towards your future. And I feel that this individual will not really be able to put too many obstacles in your way, because the way you're going to tackle this is going to be in a very, very calm and composed manner. They usually like people that they can trigger, where it's easy for them to, fight and yell at somebody. And, some people love that drama. And the Emperor, the King of Wands, the Devil, the Five of Swords, is somebody who loves a good fight. But you are not going to do that. You're going to sneakily, with the Strength card, you're going to control this lion, in your own way. And you're going to steer yourself away to safety. And I think this is going to bring about a big change in not just your level of self-confidence, my darling Virgos. Maybe you've always felt that this was such an important relationship in your life that you were willing to continue in that toxic cycle over and over again. But the minute the Strength, the Sun card comes in, it shows me, and the Chariot, this is you moving away from this. And I'm very, very happy to see this. All right. Okay. So I'm going to show you your cards. I'm just taking some angel answer cards for you. These are angel and crystal cards. So I want to give you some additional messages on this, because I think this is a very, very crucial decision that you're making in your life, my darling Virgos. And the first card I have for you is Angel Light. So pretty, right? Let me read your message for you. It says, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. I think you are going to be, reaching out to a group of friends. It could even be your church or some organization which you are a part of. And you're going to finally just tell them, I'm having problems in my, relationship or in my marriage, and I need help and I need counseling. And they could be the ones who could also move you, because I think it's been too heavy for you. You've been carrying this on your own and you feel, I cannot carry this anymore. I can't. It's going to drop or I'm going to fall. And you are going to reach out to somebody, like-minded people. It could be any kind of a group, and maybe they are the ones who are going to take you away from this, the safety. I love this card for you, my darlings. I love this. The next card I have for you is Aquamarine. Divine life purpose. Wow. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Inner guidance. This is exactly what Virgos are the best at doing. Taking that light and shining it within, going within and finding answers. Whatever your inner guidance is, my darling Virgos, it's on point and spirit supports you. If you feel that your inner guidance is telling you to walk away, you are supported. Spirit has your back. Do not be afraid, my darling Virgos. Do not be afraid, because I know you are gentle souls, very, very gentle souls. And sometimes, when you're stuck in a toxic cycle, you don't have the confidence to leave it because you're scared. But Spirit is telling you that the inner guidance, that light which is shining within you and telling you, no, it's time to move. Trust it. Look at this beautiful card. It's called Tiger's Eye. Let me read your message for you. Your message is self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. I guarantee you, your self-guidance, the little voice inside you which is speaking and nudging you to move away from this toxicity, is just that gentle, voice of God, or your archangels, your spirit guides, or your passed on loved ones, or any other higher power you believe in. Okay? It's shining that light on you, inside you, and lighting up and giving you that confidence to move away. So I want to take some angels of abundance. First card I have for you is Siva. I hope I'm saying that word correctly. I think it's to cut. Sever, vows of poverty. This is like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. Wow. As you do so, all effects of those vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. This is talking to me loud and clear of the devil energy that you have kept yourself bound in. So this must be broken. Whether you've done this because of fear of what will society say, or what will people think, and so you made these vows and I'm just going to stick by them. There's no need. You are free to break and sever, cut these cords which have made you stay stuck in a toxic karmic cycle. You have the permission from Spirit. Cut it. Cut those cords. You are free, my darling Virgos. You are free. The next card, you have is Quiet Retreat. And this is your card The hermit is somebody who is willing. I mean, this is one of those signs who has this magnificent quality, my darling Virgos, to go within. Everybody else is scared to go within because they're scared what they'll find. You have that power. You've come with this program to shine the light within. And to understand yourself better and to set yourself free. I applaud you. This quality that you have, Virgos, it's fantastic. It's very, very powerful. Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. This is your card, Virgo. Create this quiet space and time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Spirit is guiding you to cut cords with toxicity, to go within, sit with yourself, and listen to your inner guidance and move away from anything that has kept you stuck in a karmic cycle. And they are supporting you in this move. So, my darling Virgos, I know this has been a very heavy reading, but I'm going to just relay the messages that I get. And I hope that this reading is going to give you some clarity. I just want you to know that this too shall pass. And the most important thing is your inner guidance is on point. Please follow. Please listen to what your inner guidance is telling you. Sending you lots of love. And if you liked this video, can you give me a thumbs up? And it would be an honor for me if you would join my family on YouTube. So I'm sending you blessings, love, and light. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye, my darling Virgos. See you. Take care.